Coming to you from Homebrew Studios, it's Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour with your host, Bob Katie,
and John Picarillo.
You start drinking, then you start thinking maybe you could come around. I start singing, band starts ringing, and you know you love the sound. She says I wanna, and you know I'm gonna shake it and the sun goes down. Oh, rock and roll, shake it on down, shake it to the sound. And oh, rock and roll, shake it on down, shake it to the ground. And oh, rock and roll, shake it on down, shake it all around. And oh, rock and roll, shake it.
Welcome to episode 172 of Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
Welcome aboard, folks.
We're doing this one late.
Now we're starting at the crack of midnight
Yeah, so if my energy is really low, it's his fault.
on a Tuesday. Look, I came down without my
What now?
bottle of wine. I tried to be prepared for everything.
Holy Testicle Tuesday!
I don't know if I can do this.
Two Testicle Tuesday. Well, it's only for a few more minutes.
I don't know if I can make an entire hour with one glass of wine. I'm a little behind tonight.
Uh-oh. So a few shots going to be in order?
I think so.
Few shots to get things going?
Maybe you could play one of our songs while I get my stuff.
Oh, sorry. Like I have that on command.
The intro's pretty long.
Do the intro again?
Steve was a big fan of the smoke screen, I guess. I guess it looks pretty cool on video. Woo! That's right. That's right.
Hey everybody, there's a shit cloud coming! Run for your lives!
Shit cloud is right.
And we thoroughly prepared for this show.
Oh, that's what I mean.
Hey everybody, there's a shit cloud coming! Run for your lives!
We are, I feel like we're behind in all parts of life right now.
Oh, everything. Shambles.
Yeah, everything.
And it's the crank up and crank down, so to speak, of everybody else's. So there's travelers, visitors.
Yeah.
And on top of the
Weddings.
shitstorm we've already got, you know?
Yeah.
Jiminy Christmas.
Here we go.
I swear to God, I do not need this right now, okay? I got a judge that's just aching to throw me in jail. An idiot who wants to fight me for $200. Slaughtered pigs. Giant loud whistles. I ain't slept in 5 days. I got no money, a dress code problem, and a little murder case, which in the balance holds the lives of 2 innocent kids. Not to mention your biological clock, my career, your life, our marriage, and let me see, what else could we pile on? Is there any more shit we could pile on to the top of the outcome of this case? Is it possible?
This is my boomstick!
Yeah, so. Man.
I don't even have backup juice. Just a mess.
I caught you sleeping on the on the porch
Veranda?
last night. The veranda. The porch last night.
Oh,
You were out. Yeah.
I like it out
You
there.
were out. You were out cold as a motherfucker. If I hadn't opened that door, you might have woke up at like God only knows when.
That could have happened. You know, I'm starting to enjoy them cigars a little too much. You know what I mean? I could stay out there, let it burn out, relax, fire it up every once in a while, you know? And I love that shit because you're outside, but you're not outside. And it's definitely, there's like a good solid screen, so it's not like bugs. but you still have that outdoor sound and feel. And it's cooling down. It's only going to get better out there.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's a little more comfortable inside.
It's bullshit.
Everything that guy just says bullshit. Thank you.
So, I mean, the next several months, that's going to be my favorite spot for sure.
You'll probably be out there even in the winter.
I will be out there in the winter for sure because it doesn't snow in there.
Yeah.
So, even when it's cold, I'll be out there.
I'm sure you'll get some snow in there through the
They'll probably
screen.
blow some in, yeah. Probably
But-
find out the hard way. We need to winterize it.
How do you winterize it?
Plastic. If there's a lot of snow and there's a lot of blowing, it might blow in there. He said blowing.
Am I being paranoid or is he busting my balls?
I could tell you were fired up for the show as soon as I showed up.
Oh, you mean?
Full on energy.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You were jumping for joy.
Woohoo.
I mean, you're usually in bed now, aren't you?
I'm definitely teetering on,
This is usually
wrapping something up to
this
go
is
to
where I
sleep.
usually crank up my free time. This is like usually just me.
Yeah, well, let me see. This time last night, you were on the porch doing this. So if that means crank up your free time, yeah. Actually, you went to bed before I did last night. Technically, it was just where you went to bed.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, you got to excuse the green screen if it's a little wavy and bumpy and.
I don't know. It looked pretty good last week, and I think it wasn't much different.
Yeah, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. Baby steps.
We didn't really do much other than it had to be partially taken down for inspector. That's the
Yeah,
only
but
reason why we had to move
we
it.
need to have two of us to put it up because one person that close pinning it gets
Well, I noticed just
little
removing that one tack,
cockeyed.
it's like a hammer deal. That's not that the stuff doesn't push that easy into that.
I pushed all of them in.
Mine didn't go, so I must have hit I must have
No, you just have to hold constant pressure, and then all of a sudden you'll feel it go. Whoop, whoop. Yeah.
Well, I guess it beats that frame though.
I mean, yeah, it's going to be good once we get all the wrinkles.
I was going to open it up. That wouldn't work.
No.
Because I want to see behind.
Hey, don't do that.
There's some room. We can actually move it back. I think that was the plan, right?
Why would we move it back? Because it's a perfect little ledge right there to pin that to.
No, I know, because then there'd be more room down here.
Yeah, but I told you we were going to use that for storage back there.
Okay.
You have to use that for storage, son.
Blood Orange IPA.
Bye.
Brew free or die.
Brew free.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
21st Amendment Brewery. I've had it. They're pretty good. But my backup here is Founders All Day IPA. That might be my go-to when I'm not trying new beers.
I got to tell you, I feel like this summer is winding down, and I'm just being lit on fire in the process. Like just out of control, running through the end of the summer. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It's just a big,
That's kind of the way it is for me every year, because I hit the camp season thing so
Now,
hard.
this year has to be. Well, this year with all this chaos has to be a bit more.
Oh yeah, yeah. Moving that monstrosity here,
Yeah, but
moving
we got some work.
4,000 plus square feet of shit.
We didn't have 4,200 square feet full of shit.
There wasn't a lot of empty rooms.
Yeah, there was.
Very few completely empty.
But pretty much empty, though. I mean, we didn't have like a bunch of shit, and that was
Every room had something.
not the one downstairs. Not two of them downstairs.
One of them was full of bins for a long time, and one of them at least had a carpet. It was down to at least a carpet that we took. In other words, it had to go. It had to get packed and moved.
Well, everything had something in it at one point.
Well, it all adds up. Because at the end of the day, you're like, oh, it's not so bad. And you spend an entire day and you're like, we haven't even scratched the surface.
Well, it always does. No matter how much you got, it always seems to do that when you
Like,
move.
I feel like we're all moved in here. and you have a whole nother garage yet to move over here.
Well, the studio is just utter chaos. Just utter chaos. And we have construction that's going to be happening that we're going to be doing in the fall. And just a whole bunch of shit. It's never ending.
And we're struggling through new chaos with band practice.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, everybody, there's a shit cloud coming. Run for your lives.
Do we sound overwhelmed?
Because we are extremely fucking overwhelmed.
We're just starting to get to it. I've had this electric drum set for, I think, a couple of years now.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't had a lot of use for it. I had a lot of bright ideas, but to keep the band project moving and not being soundproof and having more and closer neighbors than we used to have,
Yeah.
we're using the electric drums.
For what?
Oh, he's so fluffy. That reminds me of my puppy. So so we're using the electric drums, which means everybody is running basically through the PA, but we don't use any speakers. The PA, everybody's into headphones. So the only thing you would hear if you were here at band practice is me tapping drums.
Yes.
And two guys singing. Stuff like that. So to the outsider, it's pretty quiet, pretty good for the neighborhood. But to us, it's been 3 weeks of trying to dial in, like, why is that distorting? Why am I not loud enough? Why are you too loud? Why do you sound like you have a distortion pedal on, And we're going to get it just figured out in time to have to switch because we've got gigs all in October.
Yeah, no,
and we need to get the old live thing going just so everybody's in top shape for that stuff. So we're scrambling. That means I got to set up another drum set, which means I got to move that one, put it somewhere, set up the other one.
Oh, you mean when we get the soundproofing done? When we get the soundproofing done, you'll be putting up 2 drum sets.
That's right. Which I don't mind. That's one of my late night projects I enjoy. Tinkering with drums.
Tinkering.
Fun. Got my new Zildjian over there. Can't wait to smash that. Because I cracked the other one.
Ooh. Poo.
So the wine's gone. I got 1 beer left. We're going to be in DEFCON 5 here pretty soon.
What? Wow, 1 beer left?
I only brought 2 to the table.
No, you got 3 Molsons upstairs.
Oh, no, I got some beers in the fridge. But at the table.
Oh.
Without moving from this spot.
Oh, go get it.
How you going to do it?
I don't know. I'll sit here and babble.
Yay!
Hurry. 'Cause now I got to sit here. Now I can talk shit about you with your silly little bowler hat and your red fucking shirt that's been on 1,000 podcasts. You son of a bitch. Well, folks, let's have a little conversation about, tell you about some people, tell you about some things. Nah, too many people watch it. They'd be upset. They truly would. They would truly be upset. But since he's already up there, you can go to our website, the band website at 151online.com, and check out what we're playing. I don't know the exact dates. I think I do. I know some dates. Let me see here. October 20th, we are at Spare Time, or I forget what the places we're playing in there, up in Clifton Park. And I believe on the 26th, we're at Center Street Pub in Schenectady. Are those the dates? I don't know.
The last 3 weeks of October. We don't know exactly where the benefit is, do we?
No, we don't have that
Tom has
information.
to give us that information.
Tom!
We need more information.
Well, that sounds like a hot item.
I told him
So that's 3 in a row. That's boom, boom, boom.
I told him everything you that all the little secrets you have.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
there's a lot right now.
Woo!
A full release ensures a rejuvenative rest and promotes a winning attitude.
That's right.
Oh shit buckets!
Yeah, I have a lot to talk about on that front, but not.
You
quite.
can't, but you can't talk about any of it.
That's right. So what are you gonna do? Keep you in suspense? Believe me, trust me. The minute I can, you'll hear all about it. Believe me.
3 years from now.
Yeah.
I got an idea. Why don't you just kiss my left nut?
Yeah, that could have been it. Could have been the soft mattress, or it could have been the midnight rape, or the nude gay art show that took place in my room. One of those probably added to the lack of sleep.
Because if you were to say anything, there would be.
There's gonna be consequences and repercussions.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, the things that happen when you're least expecting it.
I know. It's crazy. Life is crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, right now it just feels overwhelmingly crazy. Like I just want to go to bed and wake up and have everything done and back to normal.
Not gonna happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
I don't know why I put those lights together. Now they're just taking up room because we don't use them.
I don't know yet. This is still the test period for this here.
Yeah.
We might not need them here.
Time to pack them up for the 4th time.
Maybe.
Getting sick of taking those things apart.
You're getting good
I'm
at
getting
it.
good at it, though. The first time, do you remember? I was like, these didn't really go together the same as the first time.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot.
But now I'm good at it. They look right. They're correct. Remember? I
Yeah,
had
they
to put
are.
them to
You
the-
got
I
all
had to
fucked
put
up
them-
last time.
I put them cockeyed last time.
They all sorts of fucked up that time.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got new skills with those lights. I mean, they're made to be packed up. You got to imagine they were built to travel.
And with fall coming, we're and with fall coming,
You're expecting company tomorrow too, right?
yeah, but it's being delayed now because there's major storms in right in Chicago area, and that's where her layover is. So she was supposed to come in at 9:30 this morning, and now it's 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon because her things have been canceled. And
It's supposed to be 9:30 tomorrow morning.
yeah, and now it's 5 p.m.
I can't stand traveling. I can't.
because of all the storms she had to they canceled her flight. I mean, not much you can do. They're canceling
That's
flights
what-
around Chicago.
That's the thing I hate about it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like traveling and seeing the world, but I hate dealing with airlines. You're at their mercy.
Yeah.
They don't give a rat's ass about what happens to you, how many hours you have to spend in an airport or anything. They just will cancel.
I think
shit.
I think that stuff is getting better because of people put shit up on social media, and it can really then start to something really bad can sway their bottom line. You know what I mean? So I'm sure, probably back in the day it was, please just don't have a crash. Please just don't have a crash. That'd be the worst thing. You know what I mean? It still is the worst thing, but
They say the ratio is pretty low, though.
For domestic flights, yes. But that doesn't mean there's, just something bad happening on a flight and then somebody capturing it and it goes viral and it ends up on Good Morning America or the Today Show, and then you got a whole bunch of shit going on.
My Uncle Bob just showed me some pictures and some video. My Aunt B likes to buy him and her daughter's husband like special Christmas gifts, like out of the usual type of things. So this one, she got them. They were passengers on an actual B-52 bomber.
Oh yeah,
like where they could
that'd
go.
be cool.
They can go into that little glass belly in the
Yeah.
front where the gunners used
Yeah,
to be.
that'd
and
be
all of
cool.
that stuff. Yeah, the videos were awesome.
While it was flying?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, totally crazy.
That'd be cool. That'd
Yeah.
be crazy.
Yeah, it was really neat. He was obviously stoked for it.
Yeah.
And Renee's husband is a captain in the military, so like he's pretty familiar with all of that kind of equipment and stuff, you know.
I don't think he's that familiar with a B-52.
Maybe not so much Air Force stuff, but
well, no, I'm just saying that's a little
work and stuff. So like he knows like when
I'm assuming it was probably vintage World War II type stuff. So I don't think he's probably not that familiar with it because
no,
he would be really old.
Yeah, no,
if he was.
No, it's not like he ran that equipment.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. Yeah, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Like my Uncle Bob's the kind of small guy, so it was easy for him. And he was saying, I don't know how Ben got in there because I guess he's my size, you know.
Oh yeah.
And they're made for small humans.
Yeah.
Like small.
It's one of those jobs that you're just like, shit, I'm short and small. Fuck.
You got to go climb into the belly of that thing.
Kind of like being a tunnel rat in Vietnam.
Yeah. It sucks to be small.
Yeah. But then again, when you're being shot at, big isn't exactly the...
You're just a big target.
Yeah, you're just a big...
Look at the big one! Look at the big one! I can see him from here. He can't hide behind that fucking tree.
I don't know how we got off what I was going to say, but what I was going to say was that in the next couple of weeks, things are going to be swinging back to normal. We're going to be back on our podcast schedule.
Well, next week's going to be tough, probably still, right?
I said the next couple of weeks, meaning a couple weeks into September.
Yep.
We'll be back to our usual. Jay will be sitting on the other side there.
Jay hasn't been in the new.
No, he hasn't. We haven't shot one. Well, this is only our second one here, so
right. Still ironing out the...
I mean, Christ's sakes, I don't think we've done... Well, we haven't done one here that hasn't been after almost fucking midnight, 11 o'clock midnight here.
Trying to squeeze them in whenever we can.
Yeah, because there's so much shit going on.
Thus is summer.
The end of summer. It's like just all piling up.
Bob loves it when the summer's gone, and I cry when it goes away. Not this year, though. I have enough happiness and joy in my life to keep me going.
What an asshole!
That is literally you every night.
You are creepy as shit.
That's great.
Every goddamn night.
Okay, I think I'm trying to...
Oh, you know what? We're
about.
like 20 minutes in and we haven't even done this.
Shit!
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at Bob and John's podcast at... Wow, that's fucked up.
Oh, you go.
Yeah.
Sounds like you have a dick in your mouth.
There you go.
You can find us at Bob and John's podcast at gmail.com or on buzzsprout.com and iTunes or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Facebook Live.
And on our YouTube channel, our Facebook page at Bob and John's Super Duper Variety Power Hour, and go to 151online.com for all your rock and roll needs. Like picking up our new album.
Yeah. Highly recommended.
Go and listen to the song of the day.
So I think last week we talked about our new names and how we named
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So since then, the band has discovered we can alter photos that have been posted.
Yeah. That got in trouble real fast.
So you can imagine how that accelerated quickly. And it just so happened.
You motorboating son of a bitch. You old sailor, you.
That's right. That's mine. That's my nickname.
I don't even remember what mine is now. I changed it so many times the other day.
I think it was funny. Samantha saw it. We were coming home from dinner, and she had a text came through. Who was that? I go, let me see. Oh, hey, would you blow me? She's like, oh, my God.
Here's what's going to happen, Tonto. Kemosabe's going to have some flavor. I'm going to choose not to eat with you.
We're not gonna eat together?
No. I like to recharge my batteries and shut down the engines and get myself back to neutral.
Exactly.
Get yourself back to neutral.
I got to tell you something, folks.
Oh, hey.
Let me tell you. This is a shout out to Modu Sushi in Clifton Park. Okay, they've treated us well every time I'm there. They give us free shit every time I'm there, and it's the freshest, most delicious sushi I've had since probably I was in New York City.
I'm touching myself tonight.
That's right. So, like I said, every time we're there, like soup always comes with the meal. It's delicious. I love it. At the end of the meal, they always give us free ice cream, and it's like it's
Really?
Asian ice cream though. It's like Samantha gets the green tea, and I get the it's red bean, and it doesn't sound right, but it's delicious. So anyway, they also
Don't do that.
the chef always sends out a little sample of some sushi, like say maybe kind of the catch of the day sort of thing. And I've heard many I know you're not into sushi, so I know you're not like watering, but people that like sushi would know what I'm talking about. I've heard this soft shell crab is delicious, right? So these sushi rolls come out, and there's like, you know, they make a roll out of this stuff. So all of them are really nice, and the end ones always have like, if you do a shrimp one, a lot of the times the tails will still be on the last one, stuff like that. So the last two pieces have like crab legs sticking out of them. And now I've heard the story that you can eat the shells because it's called soft shell crab. And I've never had it. It didn't even sound like I wanted to try it. But we got it for free. I have to try it.
Not with arms and legs and tails hanging out of it.
I got to tell you, man, it was
I don't have I don't go and get I don't go and get steak and the cow's ears are still on it or
was
something.
awesome. Because every once in a while, as a treat, Samantha and I will split an order of the tempura shrimp, which is fried shrimp, basically. And it's super delicious. But this shit was like kicked up a notch from that, maybe tenfold. It was fantastic.
I'll stick to my food on land, thank you.
And I got to tell you, it's turned me into such a sushi snob. I can't eat any of that other shit anymore. Some pretty decent restaurants around here, I used to grab it once in a while, and it would be good to have for dinner because I find it kind of healthy. You know, grab 2 rolls. It's not bad. But all of the sushi places I used to go to, it just sucks compared to this place. Everything is so fresh.
Angry now.
So good. And let me tell you, the word's spreading. I'm actually afraid they're going to get to the point that I'm going to go there and I'm not going to get a seat. We were close tonight. It was jam-packed tonight. Like, there's been nights we were the only ones there.
I tell you this.
But lately it's jam-packed.
But it's this week's fucking crazy already.
I think school has something to do with it.
Because we had our water shut off like a portion of the day and everything. I didn't know when it was really going to come on or something like that. So I told Lisa, I said, fuck it. Now I just went and got Carms around like noon or something. So we put it in the fridge, have it for dinner later. And man, that place was fucking packed like I've never seen it before. Just people fucking it's just crazy lately. This week, suddenly it's just, you know, I don't know, just crazy.
I don't know what it is, though. Is it because of school's in session? Because I was thinking there's not that many.
School's not in session yet, though.
I know.
They got another next week, right?
Less people are going out before they go away.
I have no idea. They're like
crazy.
ramping up for the big weekend or something. I don't know.
Travers. Wasn't Travers last weekend?
That was last Saturday, but I was talking more just today. It was crazy. You know what I mean? Just crazy.
That place was mobbed. We almost didn't get a seat. I'm afraid if that trend keeps going, there's going to be well, we always go late, though, so we're not that many people are eating dinner that late. Because Samantha gets out of work at 8 o'clock, so we go there like 8:15. It's right across the street.
Is this going to be a continuation, though, through the fall? It is through school and stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah?
Even more so, because instead of going to my parents, I'll be dropping her off because she got to get the bus in the morning. So
yeah,
I will probably want even more to hang out a little, you know?
Oh, yeah. I was just wondering if it was like if her hours were going to change because of
she's
school.
Still going to work like 4 to 8 on Tuesday, Wednesday, and then work on the weekends. Just Saturday, like 10 to 7, I think.
Gotcha.
We'll see. She's in a lot of the accelerated programs this year, so she's going to have a lot of work.
See how accelerated it is.
Right, yeah. We throw work on top of it. It might be too much. Who knows? We'll see.
In your face, all over the place. We're online 24/7. 24/7. You're listening to the hottest internet station.
Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour.
I am the master of the clit. Remember this fucking face. Wherever you see clit, you'll see this fucking face. I make that shit work. No one rules a clit like me. Not this little fuck. None of you little fucks out there. I am the clit commander. When it comes down to business, this is what I do. I pinch it like this. Oh, you little fuck. And I rub my nose.
Oh, my Lord, that was it.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
You can find us at Bob and John's Podcast at gmail.com, on Buzzsprout.com, and iTunes, or
at Loose End Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or
shit.
Facebook Live.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page at Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour. And go to 151online.com for all your rock and roll needs. Pick up our new album today. Oh, you son of rub my nose.
Rub my nose right here.
Holy shitness.
Oh, I'm touching myself tonight.
I wish I was Beyonce.
When is Deadpool 2 coming out? Samantha was already talking about it. Apparently she had some access to some footage.
Couple of weeks ago, like 3-4 weeks ago, it came out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, so you should own it pretty soon.
I already have it. I've had it for,
see, I told her.
I've had it for 3 or 4 weeks.
The movies. Bob has it like.
Not the movies. I don't even think it's in the theater right now. It's not in the theaters anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So I get to see it soon.
Yeah, we've just been so fucking busy.
I know.
You can't.
We haven't had that at all.
I haven't even watched it again.
Samantha was like, I like go to the movies. I'm like, yeah, well.
Find me a moment.
Yeah. I haven't even been able to make my lunch.
Yeah, this week you've been screwed, or breakfast.
Still screwed. I don't have my breakfast for tomorrow. I do have lunch. It's not my healthy lunch, but it's going to be delicious. My Aunt B texts me. We're in the sushi place. And she texts me, you coming home for dinner? I mean, it's 8:30. I figured they ate.
Yeah.
They had monogot and sausage and all kinds of shit going on.
You knew that was going to be happening.
So I took some of that for lunch. Seeing as there's no way I'm grilling chicken tonight and I'm not getting salad, so
yeah, I think grilling chicken at 12:30 at night or 1 a.m. Probably by the time we get done, more like 1 a.m. Yeah,
I might actually do an omelet, but then again, tomorrow's going to be screwy. So I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
What, work screwy tomorrow?
No, work screwy every day.
Oh, yeah.
But Samantha works. Normally, I come straight here. My mother picks her up and drops her off from work.
Uh-huh.
Because my aunt's in town, I probably go there for dinner.
Uh-huh.
I might as well pick up Samantha. So so I should have my stuff with me. You know, like, I hate not having my computer, my laptop, my vaporization.
Your vaporization.
See, when camping season over, that problem's solved because now I got 2 vapes.
Mm-hmm.
So I just have one at each place. Done deal.
Done deal.
Because I'm not buying a third.
Mm-hmm.
Because this summer's just too short, and I'm not going to buy 3 for that. They're not cheap. That thing ain't cheap. This is like a piece of very
hardware,
sophisticated hardware. You should see the digital readout.
Oh, shit.
You can adjust the power. You know, like how much of a swat you get.
I got nothing left.
It's crazy.
I got nothing left.
Nothing?
I got nothing.
The one thing I got to tell you that I might be in for.
I'm sitting here. I'm going, come on. I can come up with one thing to talk about. Come on. Something interesting. You got it. And I'm just like, nah. Just nothing.
I know.
I'm sleeping right now.
Other than I want to talk a little bit quickly about cigars. I got something you can talk about.
What's that?
Well, first I want to talk about cigars. I was gonna say I shut my mouth because I don't want to say this until I try one.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Because I like those Camachos that Tom borrowed. That's the
Camacho.
ones that I like. But those ones that you guys were going in on a box.
Yeah, I don't know. That conversation just ended. I don't know if he's getting them or I'm getting them. Or
if I dig it too, we'll go in on a box. I'll do that absolutely.
Yeah, they're bundles. I think they come in 20.
Yeah, but we might as well get a box
something.
of fucking cigars.
No, they're bigger than a box. I think there's more.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, it's all.
I would do that for a good cigar. I'll do it. I've been into cigars lately. They're not the healthiest thing, but I guess I'm just enjoying my summer, and cigars are part of it.
Cigars are part of it.
Unfortunately, the fall is a nice time to smoke cigars too.
Was a real nice time.
Cigars are fun to smoke.
So I actually kind of enjoy cigars more in the fall and the winter.
Absolutely. I always do. Cigarettes are disgusting, but I smoked for a lot of years, and smoking in the fall and winter was my favorite time to smoke. Something about that cold air in combination with smoking is so delicious. It enhances the flavor, if you ask me.
Enhances the flavor. Now, what was this thing?
I know what's going to get you going.
What?
Football season is near.
Yeah.
It's near. I know you're getting the itch.
I'm so
it's close.
Lately, I've been so distracted and tired. I don't even remember having the least amount of interest right now. I mean, I'll be watching
something. I caught you one morning watching like some preseason shit.
One morning?
Yeah, you were watching.
Oh, I was just watching that Hard Knocks that HBO has. They usually have a team that they go film and everything.
Oh, see, I thought you were watching like spring training camp or something.
Well, it's through training camp. They go and they literally do it week to week. So you get like all the behind the scenes shit and everything. They've been doing it for like a decade now.
You don't have any. You don't have any.
What?
You don't have any feelings about the Bills. You got to have something in your heart about Phil. Something Bills that you're excited about. Like I know, for me, I'm a Raiders fan. There's usually not a whole lot to be excited about, but Gruden being in charge of the team is pretty exciting to me. You know.
What the hell's going on?
More delays. Stay tuned.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So is she in Chicago?
No, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, so crazy. So for Bob to be so distracted that he can't talk football, he's all
tired.
Done. He's all
distracted.
Done. We might as well put him to bed right now.
I told you I'm done. I'm blank.
All right, write it up.
Write it up. All right, let's one more time.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Woo!
You can find us at bobandjohnspodcast@gmail.com and on buzzsprout.com and iTunes or
at Loose and Buttery on the Twitter and Instagram or Facebook Live. Sorry it was so short.
And on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page of Bob and John Super Duper Variety Power Hour and on 151online.com for all your rock and roll needs. Go buy our album. Say goodnight, John.
Good night, John.
Stadler?
Yeah, what?
Is that it?
Yes, it's over. How'd you like it?
I don't know. I slept through the whole thing.
Well, you didn't miss much.
Chico! He would have an enormous Schwanzstücke.
He's going to be very popular.
You are creepy as shit.